안녕하세요. 처음 뵙겠습니다. 제 이름은 요시나카 미치루라고 합니다. 제 프레젠테이션을 시청해주셔서 감사드립니다. Hello everyone. My name is Michiru Yoshinaka, and I will report on the impact of baby signs on mothers. This study was conducted with Professor Eri Sasaki of Gifu Women's University in Japan. Here is the outline. By the end of my presentation, I hope you will better understand baby sign parenting and how it could help parents both in Japan and Korea. But first, let me introduce myself. I have 2 children and I practiced baby sign parenting with both of them. I wrote my first book about baby signs in 2002, and for the last 20 years, I have been helping Japanese parents to incorporate baby signs into child rearing. I am also the head of Japan Baby Signs Association. I love Korean dramas. I also love animals, especially dogs. This is our family dog, a standard poodle. Now, let's get started with a brief introduction to baby signs. Baby signs are lexicon that includes sign language vocabulary and hand gestures. Parents teach these signs by showing the hand movements while they speak to their infants. Infants can use signs from the age of 6 to 7 months, and the usage usually peaks around 18 months. Here are some of the most commonly used baby signs. This is the sign for more. Infants use this sign to request more food, more milk, or more playing. This is the baby sign for train. This infant use this sign to refer to the real trains as well as trains in books and on the TV. And this is the baby sign for eat. This. Instead of crying, they can simply use this sign to tell mothers when they are hungry and want to eat something. Here is a partial list of preceding studies. Their focus was on the impact of baby signs on the infant's linguistic development. Professor Sasaki and I wanted to examine the impact on the parents, so we conducted studies together. In this study of 823 mothers, we found that mothers who used baby signs were less likely to have anxiety, confusion, or worry about parenting. They also had more confidence in themselves. In another study based on the same data, we found that mothers had less parenting anxiety when their infants used 10 or more baby signs. They felt they could understand their infants better and had a stronger belief in their infants' ability to communicate. The study I'm reporting today aimed to explore how baby signs impact mothers' mindset. We analyzed the data from an online survey conducted in 2015 of 430 mothers who practiced baby sign parenting. We focused on the 196 free text responses given by 182 respondents. By using the KJ method, we classified them into 12 categories. Here are the categories table and brief descriptions. And here is our conceptualization of how the 12 categories are interrelated. The impact can be divided into those on the infants and those on the mothers. Impact on mothers can be grouped into these 4 larger categories, which we will take a close look at. There were some other unrelated impressions which were excluded from the analysis. First, let us look at the impact on the infants. The free text responses of the mothers suggest that they feel the use of baby signs helped their children develop vocabulary and communication skills. I wanted to share with you at least 2 of the many comments in each category, but the time is limited, so let me read just 1 comment for each. One mother wrote, "By the time my child was in kindergarten, he had a rich vocabulary and could converse with adults well." The mothers also think using baby signs had some long-term impact on curiosity, learning, and dexterity. Again, here is one of the actual comments. "My child has grown into someone who enjoys learning and is curious about everything. Even as an elementary school student, my child finds learning enjoyable." Let's go on to the impact of mothers, which is the focus of this study. The free text responses of the mothers suggest that baby signs help mothers to understand their infants better. With baby signs, mothers can understand their infants' unspoken thoughts and feelings and feel a more profound sense of empathy. One wrote, "The biggest reward for me was empathizing with my child's feelings through baby signs, rather than making judgment based on my own assumptions." Knowing preverbal infants can think and respond leads to appreciating their inner ability. One wrote, "I never imagined that even babies have various thoughts and can express them through signs." This appreciation encouraged the mothers to carefully observe the infants without interfering. One wrote, "When my child becomes fussy, I have learned to take a deep breath and observe him carefully to understand what he needs." Such understanding is likely to affect the mother's daily life of parenting. Since the infants do not need to cry to be understood, the frustrations of both the infants and mothers are reduced. One wrote, "If we hadn't used baby signs, I think I would have been frustrated not knowing why the baby was crying." Spending time with the infants becomes more enjoyable and rewarding, and watching them express themselves with their hands leads to a deep feeling of love. One wrote, "As a parent, having my child communicate with me through baby signs was genuinely adorable and became a wonderful family memory." One more important impact on the daily life is the development of positive emotions toward parenting. This category had the greatest number of responses. I am sorry that I cannot share them all with you. Here is just one of them. "Being able to communicate with my baby made parenting so much more enjoyable, especially since I used to feel like I was dealing with an alien." These changes in daily life can produce, in the 3rd stage, a shift in mother's attitude. Many mothers wrote about newfound respect for their preverbal infants. One wrote, "Through baby signs, I believe I have come to respect the baby as a person with her own intentions." The ability to understand and communicate with the infant leads also to confidence in parenting and a two-way sense of trust between the mother and the infant. One wrote, "Thanks to baby signs, there was no stress in communication, and the trust between my baby and me is enormous. My son has a tremendous sense of security and trust because he knows I understand him." The fourth stage is the impact on the other family members. Many respondents wrote about how baby signs helped fathers and grandparents to enjoy and actively participate in child rearing. For example, at first, my husband was indifferent to baby signs but when our daughter started using signs, he was amazed by her ability to communicate and said, "Baby signs are incredible," he said. Now, it's time to summarize my presentation. Through an analysis of 196 free text responses using the KJ method, we were able to summarize the benefits repeatedly reported by parents who practiced baby sign parenting. First, baby signs lead to a deeper understanding of and empathy with preverbal infants. Second, this in turn positively affects the daily life of parenting by reducing parental stress, enhancing affection for infants, and inducing more positive emotions about child rearing. Third, baby signs affect the attitude towards parenting by fostering a sense of respect for infants and confidence in one's parenting ability. And finally, all these benefits are enjoyed by the whole family. I'd like to end this presentation with a personal plea. Many people think that babies cannot express themselves or understand adults. So, of course, babies cry a lot. Parenting is full of stress, and you must bear it until the day they can speak. That's the way it is. I sincerely hope these ideas will someday become a thing of the past, and I know they will disappear once baby sign parenting has become widely accepted. 청취해 주셔서 감사합니다.